Get ready to match the stars. Jimmie Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Roz Kelly, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayner.
Listen, you're very nice to join us here. We're going to have a good time today because we got a bigger quota than usual of weirdos. And we also got a new kid on the block.
Hey!
This sweet lady comes to us from Happy Days. Oh, you've got one there. Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I know you work hard, and you may not have a chance to watch daytime. You ever see this show?
No.
No. All right.
Next.
Then you're not ready for what's coming up here.
No.
I have a tradition. New kid on the block has to kiss a star.
Well, I'll be down in a minute. Watch out.
You want to leave?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Holy mackerel. Terrific. Well, she is a new kid on the block. Wow. Listen, let's book her more often. Pretend it's the first time she's on the show. Now, let's say hello to the current champ here, Gail Warren. Hello, Gail. How do you feel?
Fine.
Yeah. This lady's current champ. She's won one game, and then let's see. She won. Oh, she just won one game. 2 games. 1 game. How many games have you won?
Two.
You won 2 games?
One.
No, you won 1 game.
Hard.
And she's going to play for $2,500 in a moment or so. And she is pregnant and expecting in what month?
March.
In March. And the doctor has told her that she's going to have twins. And we're all very happy for her. And we'll see how much money she wins right after we see about. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
All right. You got the 250. You're going to play for 10 times. What's that? Oh, yes. It says baby there, pointing down there. And Betty made a new one, said put babies, since she's expecting twins. Very good. All right. Roger, throw me that hunk of masking tape over there, would you please, there? I mean, as long as we're going to do it, let's do it here now. Yeah, this will just take a second here, huh? All right, got to get that in the right place.
Wait a minute, that's crossing Union territory.
No, it isn't. What's that? All right.
You're gonna ruin that woman.
She already
There
crossed.
you go. Well, you do it there. There you go, Raj. There, right over there. Thank you. All right, baby's expected. You're going to play for 10 times at 250 or 2,500. Remember, you have to match one celebrity exactly. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you'll get set to right. He got your ESP going to him.
Yes.
You thinking about Richard?
Oh, yes.
Good. All right. I'll get the one worth $2,500. It reads as follows. Special blank. Special blank. Now, Gail, he's finished. You have to give us an answer which you think will match his, and if you do, you get $2,500. It's as easy as that. Special
Delivery.
delivery. Okay. I suppose Gail, with a lady in your condition, would be thinking about delivery. And
Yeah.
that's all. All right, Richard, let's turn around now and face the accused. She says delivery will match you for $2,500. What do you say?
Well, I thought having the babies would be a special occasion. Of course.
Now you got $2,850. And you're going to play another game. You ready to go on?
Yes.
Okay, let's meet your new challenger and welcome Susie Engelman. Gail?
Yes.
Now, let's
I'm
welcome
gonna
this
cry.
lady. Are you crying for her?
I don't know.
You're crying. Oh, anyway, where are you from, Susie?
You probably wouldn't know, but it's I'm from a little town, Roston, Oklahoma. We have about 70 people, give or take a couple.
Roston, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You're a very pretty lady.
Thank you.
You live here now? Or-
No, I'm visiting with my mom and dad and with my little boy.
Yeah. It's a happy occasion for you to be on this show, isn't it?
They're not going to believe it.
What?
They're not going to believe it.
Really? What am I not going to believe?
I said they're not in Roston. They're just
in
not going to
Roston.
believe it. Yeah.
Now, what station do you tune in and get Match Game in Roston?
CBS on
Yeah, I know
Channel
that.
6. Be there.
I know we're
I
on
didn't
CBS.
think you did.
now.
I just wanted to remind
What's
you.
that?
I said I didn't think you did. I just wanted to remind you.
Oh, yes, of course. Will you tune in Tulsa or Oklahoma?
No, Dodge City.
Dodge City.
Oh,
That's the
Kansas.
nearest big town.
Yes, no.
That's
Big
no.
town's
No.
9 miles away. That's about 1,500 people.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
terrific. 1,500, eh? There were more people than that on my floor in my apartment building there. All right. Now, Susie, you may have A or B.
I'll take A for the funds.
A for the
Funds.
funds.
Yeah.
A for the funds.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, A. I see. Okay.
Oh,
There
now
we
I
go.
got it.
Nearsighted Nellie is so nearsighted.
I have a don't write sign, but she doesn't have anything there. What
Yeah,
does
don't
that
worry
mean?
about it. The things you just want to point out to you up here, the machines are broken, so these lights may not function.
I can't work like this.
Sit down. I can.
Oh, I just wanted to let you know that, but I do write.
But thank you for reminding us. Yes,
We all do.
everybody writes. All right, it's a brand new game.
Okay, hon.
Yes, here we
anything
go.
you say.
All right, nearsighted Nellie is so nearsighted when her. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. When her baby started crying, she took the pacifier and stuck it in the baby's blank. All righty.
What was the first part of that question?
Nearsighted Nellie is so nearsighted. When her baby started crying, she took the pacifier and stuck it in the baby's blank.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, I got to,
You have to write an answer to that now, my dear.
Oh.
Very simple. Here is your souvenir card from Richard. Ready, Roz?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Ready over there? Okay. Now we'll come over here to Susie Engelman. Everybody finished? You'll have to... Oh, all right, Brett. Okay.
I'm in, honey.
All right. Nearsighted Nellie is so nearsighted. When her baby started crying, she took the pacifier and stuck it in the baby's blank.
Navel.
Navel. Okay? Leave her alone. That's
Hey.
not bad. That's one of the acceptable good answers. Jimmie, what do you say?
When does the bus leave for this place?
Navel is pretty good, Jimmie. Didn't you have navel?
No, me being a man of black princedom as I am, came up with the classy answer, rear end or behind.
I see.
Thank you, crowd! Leading on, crowd!
Sit down.
Hit him again.
I will.
He gives trashy answers.
Yes.
I'm so disappointed in him. I gave a nice, genteel answer, sweetheart. I said she'd stick it in your ear.
Stick it in your ear. That's what ball players say a lot there. What do you say, Charles?
Bottom.
Bottom, okay. We are looking for a navel for Susie Engelman. Roz, give her a navel. That sweet girl deserves something.
I'm sorry, but my anatomy courses have led me to ear.
Ear.
Yeah.
All right. Ear is good.
Close.
Got a navel for the little girl there, Richard?
Of course I have.
Naturally. Now, Betty, Nellie is so nearsighted when her baby started crying, took the pacifier, stuck it in the baby's navel.
That's one of the more acceptable orifices.
Yes, yes, indeed it is.
I said navel.
So there it is. Two for you. Yours will belong first. Right now, this message for you. Here it is. Now we shall go on here, finish this first round. Gail, you ready for yours? Here it is. Dumb Donald's face is all cut up because this morning he couldn't find his electric shaver, so he shaved with an electric blank.
Oh, honey.
Dumb Donald's face is all cut up. This morning he couldn't find his electric shaver, so he shaved with an electric blank.
It's a little heartbreaking question, isn't it?
No, this is a good one.
But it's heartbreaking to think that the
Well,
poor...
just a few nicks
Well,
and
it's
bruises and
sad.
scratches and cuts on his face.
Devil, he probably has to go to the doctor.
You're okay, Roz.
Help sew together.
You're okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you got a good imagination. Have you thought of a career in show business?
I'm considering it.
Okay. Come to my dressing room. We'll talk about it. Anybody who kisses the way you do. All right. Ready?
Good gravy. Let's come over, Jimmy. I'm finished.
Okay.
I'll just raise my hand when I'm finished.
Right, if you just
Nothing
give me a
more.
little signal of some
Okay,
kind, that'll be fine. Thank you. All right. Now we come to Gail Warren. Dumb Donald's face is all cut up because this morning he couldn't find his electric shaver, so he shaved with an electric blank.
Knife.
Knife?
Knife.
I used to have one of those. They're for cutting roast beef. They go... That would be difficult. Jimmy, what'd you say?
This was a tough question, so I came up with a tough answer. I said an electric water glass. Hey, I'm an inventor. Look at this crowd. Woo!
Listen, now wait a minute, Jimmy.
What a tough
I want
room.
this crowd out.
No. Jimmy, you gave a rotten answer,
I can
and you
see.
deserved what they gave you. Okay, Brett.
Didn't I tell you he was slipping?
Yes, he was.
I said he done his little face with an electric mixer.
That's a good answer.
No, don't go. Hey, oh, him, not me.
When we get to a good one, you will let us know, won't you? Charles?
I said mixer, too.
A mixer. Holy mackerel. I don't think anything will please this crowd. Roz, what do you say?
Well, my command of the English language led me to say blender.
Blender.
Hey!
Now, wait a minute.
That's like a mixer.
Well, it's hard
If
to
you
get...
boo Richard, it's really going to be tough on
It's
you.
hard to get your face into a blender, isn't it?
Yes,
Depends.
that's
But
true.
I often shave with an electric fan.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Electric fan happens to be the definitive answer. And if you boo that, you don't know what you're booing about. What do you say,
Maybe
Betty?
they're full of booze.
Yes, they're full of booze.
What if I said electric typewriter? What if I said electric knife?
Crowd. Susie, you may have A or B.
I'll take B, please.
B it is. Now, two people do not play.
Frickin'
Richard and Betty.
Huckleberry Dillinger.
The rest of you, if you respond to this, please.
Sure.
Try.
When Murray the midget died, they didn't bother to bury him. They just tossed him in the blank.
Huh?
When Murray the midget died, they didn't bother to bury him. They just tossed him in the blank.
Oh, you could get a lot of write-ins on this. Wait a minute now. They tossed him into,
Is
They
that
tossed
a
him in the blank.
question? Now, that's a question, right?
That's a statement.
With an answer?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I came here to
It's
be
a simple
refreshed,
question,
not
isn't it,
insulted.
Susie? Do you find it difficult? For me, it's very easy.
Oh, but you're on playing audio.
No.
oh, no.
Wait a minute.
All right.
That's a rotten answer.
Oh, that's not nice.
Let's see what the crowd says.
It's just not nice.
Say,
I just can't do it. It's
Just
not
a
nice.
30-minute show, though.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
all right.
You gotta do something,
Oh, I gotta
Roz.
do something?
That's right.
About, they tossed him in the,
When Murray the midget died,
Yeah.
he was a very tiny person. They didn't
Teeny.
bother to bury him. They just tossed him in the blank. That's all. Just tossed him in the blank, Susie. Susie. Think about it.
Hey,
All right.
but I'm telling you.
That's not. Now,
Is that a hard question? Is it
It's
easy?
easy.
Is it easy?
Right.
Okay, I got it. He's a midget, right?
It's a simple question,
He's
isn't
a
it,
little
Susie?
midget.
Yeah.
And they didn't bother to marry him. They just tossed him in.
Well,
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, shut up.
Oh!
After your last
here we go. There's Susie Engelman. Everybody ready over there? Susie, when Murray the midget died, they didn't bother to bury him. They just tossed him in the blank.
The only thing I can think of is garbage compactor.
Well, what's wrong with that?
in the what?
Jimmy?
That's the answer. I just thought of it as it was coming out of her lips, as it was winging out of those Oklahoman lips. I said, I'm hitting the handle hen.
Show it.
But I'm from the ghetto. I said clothes hamper.
Clothes hamper. Yeah. They're getting worse, I think. Brett?
He had the temerity to attack my ass.
Yes.
Not good. But
Listen to
in
this.
spite of that, I said tossed him in the cement mixer, and I don't have no explanation. I'm with you, hon.
Garbage compactor is what she said, Charles.
Until a remedy could be found, they put him in the freezer.
In the freezer. They didn't bother to bury him. Murray the midget died, didn't bother to bury him, just tossed him in the blank. Garbage compactor is what she said. What do you say, Roz?
And I didn't want to say it. Believe me, I didn't.
In the trash.
That is a trashy answer.
No. That's a little different from what she had in mind. What's that?
Probably different than what Murray had in mind.
Listen, wait a minute. Dinah Shore's taping next door. What was that noise? Did you hear that funny noise? No, that's not it. All right. So there you are. We go to the... No, we don't. We hang around here for a second or so. 2-1, the score. Middle of this round, when we come back, match one tie, 2 to win. Right after this message. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Gail. 1 to tie, 2 to win. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready. Are the babies ready? No.
Yes, I'm ready.
I hope they're not ready.
Yeah.
Mrs. Jones.
Present.
Said to the psychiatrist, she said, "Doctor, come quick. My husband thinks he's the Liberty Bell, and I'm afraid he's going to blank."
Now that's a question.
That's a
Person
question.
Can understand and get on with the
That's a question to
Not
tip your
have
hat to.
Hang out with a lot of funny people.
I think you matched her in the previous round, didn't you?
I'm playing with myself.
Oh, I see. Oh. I see. All right. She's playing a little game there. Right.
I had to clean it up real fast.
Terrific.
I thought of something else
Yes.
and it wasn't.
Wow.
Right.
All right. Okay, we're all ready up there?
Ready.
Thank you. Little signal from you, Brett, to let me know you're ready. Oh, thank you. Gail. Mrs. Jones said to the psychiatrist, "Doctor, come quick. My husband thinks he's the Liberty Bell, and I'm afraid he's going to
Crack up.
crack up." Listen, now you gotta admit, Jimmy, they've been booing you, but when they hear a good answer, they cheer and scream and holler and whistle and faint.
That was a very good answer.
Yeah.
I have also another good answer.
I mean,
To
there
go
were...
along with that answer. Sometimes it's a combination of things that congeal into one mass.
Congeal?
Congeal.
I see.
Which is a ghettoology word, which means come together.
All right. Get it together and show us your answer.
He's ashamed.
I said, I'm afraid he is going to ring or to gum.
No plugs for ABC show. Now, you, looking for the answer, crack up.
You got it. Crack.
Crack. All right. Charles, the score is tied 2-2. One more crack on the Liberty Bell, and she wins her second game. There it is. Congratulations, Gail Ward. What do the rest of you have there? All right. Now, Gail, that's your second win. You stand by here for a moment or so. We'll say goodbye to Susie Engelman. Listen, you're leaving just about the time your tears have dried up there.
Right.
It was a pleasure meeting you. We've got gifts for you. Susie Engelman, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you have $2,950. That means you've win over $5,000 here, so let's get right to that hard work and see how we do. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Land of the blank. Remember, it's $500 for you if you match the answer they gave most often. $250 if you match your second most frequent response, and $100 for the third. And we'll get a little help from our celebrities.
Charles.
Giants.
Land of the Giants, all right?
Richard.
Land of the free.
Okay, one more.
Betty.
Betty, what do you say? Land of the...
Rising sun.
Land of the rising sun.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Land of the rising sun, land of the free, and land of the giants. If one of those appeals to you, you may choose it, or if you have thought of a better answer, you may give us that.
Land of the Giants.
Land of the giants. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. Let's begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Land of the lost.
Never
Not
even
there.
heard of that.
Let's see if we get a giant under the $250 response. Giants it is. Congratulations. There's $250 for you. You're up to $3,200 right now. And before we go on and see if you're going to win the $2,500, we want to do a little business with America.
Quickly.
You want to see the 501? All right, let's see the 501 there. Land of the free. Good. Thank you. Now we'll do a little business with America. Land of the free. We'll see you next time, which may be tomorrow or Monday, depending on what day of the week this is. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.